Hi guys, it's Kayla, and here we are again with some more dangerous relationship. Not gonna lie, Subaru's route is a lot more intense than Ryohei so far, so I'm a little nervous to continue on. But I think we can do it. Can we do it? Let's do it. Chapter 4, It's Not Enough. I love you. Subaru whispered in my ear before placing a kiss on my nape. The two of us lay lazily in bed, still naked, entangled in one another's arms. Subaru got tickles. You're just so sensitive. What about here? He smacked his lips at the small of my back. Not there, please. No. I pulled up the sheets around my chest and shook my head at him. But you look like you're enjoying it so much. On the contrary, it was Subaru who was having a ball by teasing me. Jeez. Your mad face is too cute. Come on, show it to me. Our eyes meet again, pulling our lips closer by some mysterious force. The situation was exactly how I imagined it being in love. Subaru was just too kind. Even if it was a temporary ordeal, he showed me love how it was meant to be. Each whisper and kiss from his lips left my heart trembling with joy. It made me wish our inevitable parting was a million years away. Ring. A single phone call crumbled my imagination and brought me back to the real world. It was from my boss. I nodded to Subaru and took the call, putting the phone to my ear. Hello, Kayla speaking.
Hi, sorry to call you on your day off.
Fortunately, they had called only asking a simple question. Yeah, I know the number for that place. Let me get it for you. I reached out to grab my address book when Subaru clung to me from behind, and then he kissed the back of my hand holding the phone, making me almost squeal. Subaru, cut it out, I'm on the phone. I glared at him to make him back off, but instead he nibbled on my earlobe.
Is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'll read you the number now. How could Subaru be acting like this? Wasn't he afraid of getting found out? What? Yeah, the last four are 2141. Of all people, I was talking to my boss. Yet Subaru continued groping me without a care in the world. No, I have some family over. I made it hard to talk when he was touching me all over. No problem. She can take care of it.
Thanks. Again, I'm sorry to disturb you on your day off. Bye.
My call with my boss was finally over. I was never more grateful for a conversation to be over. You jerk! I almost made sounds on the phone with my boss.
Sorry. It's tough for me to hear you talk to another guy right in front of me.
He skipped up the tears off my cheek with his finger. I'd been trying so hard not to make any funny sounds that it brought me to tears. It's my boss. Besides, he's an old man, at least 30 years older than me.
Maybe, but when I'm with you, I wish you would only think about me.
He pecked my neck with a kiss, tearing off the sheets that covered my body. Hey, you little pervert.
I can't help it. I'm a guy. Anyone would do the same if their girl looked like this.
With a big grin plastered on his face, he pointed in the mirror. In it, I was blushing wildly with Subaru hugging me from behind. Yeah. I ripped some blankets in front of me to cover my bare chest.
Don't hide it. I want to see every part of you from head to toe.
It's embarrassing.
You mean it's beautiful. Seeing you like this is an inspiration.
Subaru peeled the sheets off of me and crawled over my body. Patting my bangs with his hand, he placed a kiss on my forehead. In the heat of the moment, my arm hit the table, knocking the remote to the ground. It bounced off the floor, flipping on the TV in the process. The TV flickered on, showing Subaru singing with zeal on the stage.
I love you all, everyone.
He looked dazzling on stage, as if only there he was truly alive. Yeah, Rio! The recording was from a live concert he performed at last year. His presence was so fascinating I couldn't peel my eyes off the TV. And then, click. Ah! Subaru snatched up the remote and turned off the TV.
You're supposed to be thinking of no one but me.
And I am. I was thinking of how cool you looked on stage.
Do you want me to sing again?
Yeah, someday I hope to see you there again.
Then sing your love for me.
I can't sing at all.
You can. When I love you, you sing out your love for me.
This episode is just a cringe fest, you guys.
I want to hear more of your singing voice.
He flipped his hands in the air as if conducting an orchestra. Then he tickled my arm as if playing the guitar.
I love you, Kayla. You're my angel.
He was acting jealously over such a simple thing. It was like he was trying to fool me into believing our love was real. Grumble. But then a terrible sound came out of my stomach. Just like that, the mood had been ruined.
I'm a bit hungry too. We can save the fun for later. You ready to go?
Go? Go where?
On a date, of course.
Was he serious or even sane? Jingle. A familiar cowbell rang as Subaru popped open the cafe door.
Hey, I haven't even opened yet. Give me 2 morning specials and a coffee late. What do you want to drink?
Milk tea, please. I love milk tea. Was I even allowed to order before the cafe opened?
Oh well, have a seat. Why do you do this to me when I'm busy setting up shop?
He grumbled and made himself busy preparing a delicious-looking breakfast. I'd been shocked when Subaru mentioned he wanted to go on a date, though. As long as we were careful coming and going, a date might not be so bad after all. What's wrong, staring off into space? I'm just a bit nervous. It's all right. There's no one here besides us. Think of it as your own room and relax. It's my shop, by the way, not yours. I'm just glad to see you made up. Huh? We didn't get into a fight, though. Really? He was so depressed I could have sworn you broke up or something. Had Subaru really been that worried? You need to learn how to keep your mouth shut. I wasn't depressed. I was just doing some self-reflection. It's not like we're actually dating in the first place. It would be silly for that to get him down. Not actually dating? The owner looked perplexed. Well, you see, Subaru gave him a brief explanation of our relationship. He looked somewhat troubled at times as he listened to the story. So she's helping me out more than anything else. That was the truth after all. I was giving him help and no more. Or at least, that was how he saw it. I, on the other hand, might have been wishing for more. You're unbelievable. The lengths you go to just for music? Will you ever learn from your mistakes? He made it sound like this sort of thing had happened at least once before. I need the impact, the sensation. Without it, I'll never be able to make a real song. Just imagining it isn't good enough. I need to feel it inside my heart. Don't come crying to me when you get burnt out again. He shook his head and sighed at Subaru with disappointment. At this point, I was almost positive that something had happened before. We better not ask about it. I was exceptionally curious about the matter, but didn't ask any more about it. I won't get burnt. Even if I did, I wouldn't mind getting burnt by her. Burning with love sounds exactly what I need to write a song. He wrapped his arms around my shoulder and kissed my cheek. Subaru? Apparently he didn't care that we were right in front of the owner. I blushed hard, but Subaru chuckled like it was a game. So, have you found any inspiration yet? Plenty, actually. I've written about half the song already. That much? Yeah, from the dressing room incident and yesterday's. Don't you dare say another word! Why not? You were wonderful yesterday. Thanks to your help, I've thought of a plethora of amazing lines. But it's embarrassing. Good. Huh? The more embarrassed you are, the more I get fired up. There's still so much I've yet to see. When I do, I bet the last of it will come to me. Inside, I felt sad knowing that the end of his song was the end of our time together. The end is just one step. When I'm with you, not only new lyrics, but new songs will come to me as well. But it feels like I'm lacking just one essential thing, and I don't know what it is. A grim expression racked his face, and he bit his lip in frustration. If I could only figure it out, I'd be able to get on stage and sing again. The Subaru I saw on stage this morning was a sight to be seen. I wanted to see him standing there again. For that one purpose, we were both trying our hardest. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. How about you could love me more and more? Sure. I'll love you until you get sick of it. Huh? For some reason, Subaru became flustered and turned away blushing. Thanks. You asked for it. Why are you blushing when she gave you what you want? That was sneaky. I never saw it coming. Meanwhile, his face colored top to bottom in a marvelous red. But I'm really happy to hear that. I can't ask for anything more than to be loved by you. I'll do my best. Well, now that we're done eating, we might as well scram. Any longer and customers are going to start coming through the door. Subaru stood up to leave. Yeah, good idea. I stood up as well and followed him to the door. Watch out for the media. You don't have to tell me that. I thought for sure we would get back to a taxi like last time. However, as we left, Subaru took my hand and briskly walked, holding it. I had no idea where he was planning to take me. Here we are. He threw his arms around me and pulled me close to hide my face. What? Why here? We had come to the place where we first ran into each other. It's where we had our first kiss. He explained while prodding my lip with his finger. I'm telling you that was an accident, though when I remembered the incident, I couldn't help but blush from head to toe. Maybe it was then, but not this time. Subaru leaned down and closed his lips on mine. It was soft and gentle with more feeling than the first time. You can't tell me that was an accident. That was a true lover's kiss, right? Yeah. You know, some love begins with a kiss. Whispering into my ears, Subaru said it like singing a love song, though our story started a bit later after that. I wouldn't even call this place our start. The start of what? Us. We started in the dressing room. He twirled a finger through locks of my hair. We sure have a lot of memories in that little room. Yeah, just remembering it filled my cheeks with blush. Is that why you came to the studio? Because that's the first place we met? Well, that's one reason. His voice trailed off and he pushed himself away from me. When I first met you, you were being harassed by a guy. Oh yeah, that. You're a nice girl, but that sure makes it easy to get at you. It worries me, enough that I might be afraid that it's going to happen again there. I'm so jealous and worry about you. Doesn't that make me sound like a real lover? He crunched me in his arms with a hug, but all of those feelings were a good catalyst for my song. I'm glad I was able to help. You really are the best girlfriend I could ever ask for. Me? The best girlfriend? I blurted out as if I was delirious and had lost my mind. Yeah, so let's love each other like real lovers do. Oh my gosh, not again. Subaru and her are like on another level. As soon as we get back to my place, his fingers, okay. I think you guys can read this part, so enjoy. Let's close the curtain. Okay, it looks like they're kind of done, so I will read now. You mean your lyrics? Yeah, I just finished the second chorus. Oh, I should have felt glad that he was making progress, but inside I felt nothing of the sort. Then, our time as lovers was reaching an end. I was about to say that to him, but the words hurt too much to reach my lips. All that's left now is the last bridge in coda and I'll be done. Oh, well, congratulations. It's still too soon for that. And hey, he stood up next to me and pushed back my bangs. Aren't you happy I'm almost done? You look a bit down. Could I tell him my real feelings if I wanted to? Are you mad because I stopped in the middle of it? No, that's not it. Don't worry about it, I can fix that. I promise I'll see you through all the way to the end. He was going off an entirely wrong tangent. I love you so much. Can you love me more? Your love gives me strength. It gives me the courage I need to keep singing. Yeah, after all, that was all I was to him, a tool to help him get back on track to music. Subaru, how do you really feel? I wanted nothing more than to ask how he really felt about me. If he would still love me after a song was complete. If music and the stage were out of the picture, if he would still want me. About what? What is it? Ask me anything, I can help. I love you. You're the best girlfriend. My girlfriend. I wondered if you really loved me, or loved me only to finish his song. How I wished to ask, but I couldn't. When was it? When did I become so in love with him that my feelings became true? Subaru, I love you, I do. Wrapped up in his arms, I repeated that same phrase over and over. I love you too, so much I can't contain it. His smile glowed in front of me as he stroked my hair. Time and time again he said he loved me, yet why was it that deep down inside my heart felt so incomplete? Were his feelings of love the same kind of love that I felt for him? I wanted to ask, but hearing the answer was too terrifying to do so. Don't look at me with such sad eyes. We're together, we're one. We're on the same path and the same dream. We're comrades and lovers. You're not alone, so don't let your heart wander elsewhere. Keep it focused on me. So poetic. A bitter and pained smile looked back at me before dotting my body with kisses. The more I touch you, the more and more I learn about you. Your weak spots, the good spots. And when I do this, I went to brace myself for it, but I was already too late. Your mind goes blank. Right? It's okay, my love is endless. I can take you higher. I can take you places you never knew lived inside of you. So let's become one. Craving him, craving more, I nodded my head. I loved him, so I wanted to feel more of him. Though his love for me only existed so we could put an end to his song. The more we made love and the closer we became together, the more we neared our parting. If before then he told me straight up that he only loved me to finish his song, I feared I would never be able to love again. Pretending to be lovers was like playing with fire, and I feared I'd already become scorched. All right. Now that things have really begun to heat up, we're becoming more and more unsure if Subaru's love is real. Hopefully, the next chapter, Realizing His Love, will give us some more insight. Thanks for watching, and if you don't like these steamy scenes, I'm so sorry the whole episode was made up of them. Bye!